Hello, my butterfly beauties, and welcome if you are new. My name is Charlene, and on this channel, we focus on BFL, beauty, fragrance, and lifestyle. So if you like my style, subscribe and stay a while. On today's video, as you saw in the thumbnail, we are reviewing the Patisserie Collection -1 and the whole cream collection that they just released at Victoria's Secret and on the pink side. Now, I was not interested in those other ones that they had, the little one that kind of was similar in the same shape as the brown sugar one that I got a few months back. I'm not interested in any of those, but I did want to test out this cream collection and the patisserie collection. I did not want the biscotti delight one. I just didn't think that that cookie sounded, good to me. So I opted not on that one, but I did get the other two. I've tested all of these already. I've had them for a few days now and I have tested them all. I told you guys before that I will be doing more of wear tests with items to see if I'm even going to keep them right up front instead of just keeping them and holding them. I'm going to figure out how it does on my skin as soon as possible. With that being said, if you want to hear my thoughts on the pink patisserie collection and the cream collection that they just released, then just stay tuned. All right, you guys, so I took advantage of one of their recent sales and I picked up a few of the items. Like I said, I got the whole cream collection because I want to test them out. A store is not near me, so a lot of my ordering from Victoria's Secret and pink is done online. I have to wait for it to ship to me, and then I can go from there. I've learned my lesson about not testing them out quicker and then end up having something that I really don't care for in my collection. And hence, you saw the last declutter that I had. I don't know when this video will be going up, but it may be a week or so after that one. But with that being said, what did I get in addition? Because I got those items, but I did get a few other items. If you saw my Victoria's Secret and pink declutter, if you haven't, go check out my playlist after this video. And you'll see when I did my declutter that it was some items that actually surprised me. One of them was vanilla lace. When I first got vanilla lace as part of the Archives collection, I said, when the Archives collection originally came out, I said it was too light and I didn't even pick it up. Then I decided when there was a super good sale to pick it up, and I tried it after it sat because I had sprayed it and then I let it sit. And when I went back to do my wear test on it, I ended up loving it. The vanilla had deepened and it smelled way stronger than it did before. So I say all that to say, that's why I got two more of these, because I don't know when. I know this was a popular scent back in the day, and I don't know when they're going to decide to get rid of it again. So I went ahead and got the two in it because I know these are going to even get better and better with time. With that being said, another one that I loved, but I only had one of, I believe, was Bare Vanilla Bliss. So went ahead and got this. So those who don't know what vanilla lace is cream and vanilla with warm musk. Bare Vanilla Bliss is the one that had the says Windswept Violet with Vanilla Orchid. So the other thing I got was a backup of the Winterberry, Candied Berry Wonderland. So the ones that I did not like, that I told you I didn't care for, it went back. So it's kind of exchanged it for this. So Candied Berry Wonderland in the lotion. And I got a backup of this because I love this one. This one has candied berries and jewel pomegranate and prismatic musk. And then the only other extra thing I got besides those two collections is a Love Spell. And Love Spell has Cherry Blossom Fresh Peach. My niece came over and I let her go through some of my stuff I was decluttering. And she told me that this was one of her favorite scents. So I let her get my other one of these. So I'm just replacing it. All right. So with that being said, let's get into the collection. So the Patisserie Collection, they only released 3. Like I said, the Biscotti Delight, wasn't interested in it. It was supposed to have some pistachio with that bread or whatever, that biscotti and something else. Wasn't interested. But the one I was super interested in was the Jam Cookie. So I had got 2 of them because that one spoke to me the most. So I said, if you love that one, go ahead and get the 2. And then if you don't like it, you know, you don't like it. And then the other one, I didn't get 2 of these, but coconut cream. So the notes for coconut cream is puff pastry, whipped buttercream, and salted caramel. And the one for jam cookie is almond batter, fresh raspberry, and powdered sugar. So this is what jam cookie looks like. It has the straw in the middle. And if you look real close, it has another straw within a straw. I don't know if you could tell, but it's a plastic clear straw on it that goes through the other straw. So the other one's just in there for decoration. And then the coconut cream looks like this, right? So what was my thoughts on these after wear test? So let me go ahead and tell you from initial spray on this. Let me spray the tops again so I can tell you what I think just from not even being on skin. What does it give off? So on coconut cream, when you smell it originally, it's giving more of the slight, it gives you most of the pastry. Kind of like it says a cream puff is what it's giving. But this right here on my skin, I got more of the salted caramel and the buttercream and less of the pastry. So I got more of the sweetness. And then I was like, girl, why didn't you get 2 of these? Because you know you love coconut. You know you love coconut. So why did you only get 1 of them? This, when I tell you this came alive on my skin, it came alive. This Patisserie Collection, these 2, that I'm telling you, they are a hit. They are a hit. I'm going to tell you that right now. This I had on my skin. I took a shower. I did a wear test in the evening. Took a shower. It was already on my skin. Both of these. This and the jam cookie. Both was on my skin for at least 3 hours before I fell asleep. When I woke up the next morning, I could still smell them on my skin. Yep. So I was like, what? Because for a body mist, and it smells so good. The 3 hours before bedtime, before I end up falling asleep, it smelled good. I had 1 on this arm and 1 on this arm, and I kept smelling them projecting. And as they dried down, they got better and better and better. So let me tell you about, now, this has, like I said, almond batter, fresh raspberry, and powdered sugar. And on the back, it says fresh baked berry goodness with a dash of sugar. And that's exactly what it is. Now, you smell more raspberry in the top. Just like in this one, you smell more of the puff pastry in the top. But on my skin, I smelled more of the almond with a slight berry with the sugar. And it smells so good. So good. So this, to me, this was where it was at. I'm going to get to the other collection. But if I was to tell you to pick between the two collections, this will be the hit. And I'll tell you why in just a second. So to me, Patisserie, the two I tried out of the three, is a hit. Is a hit. I am going to enjoy this. That salted caramel with the buttercream with a slight puffy, the pastry, like I said, was very slight on my skin. But this almond, I love an almond scent. Had the slight berry, had the sweetness from the sugar. So good. Now, what do I think about this cream collection? So let me show you the four, and then we'll go into notes and all of that. So the first one is Cream, Warm, and Cozy. Now this is the one that says fancy, fluffy, and yummy. Silky, sweet, coconut and cream with a bite of berry. And it says notes of strawberries and cream, coconut milk, and frothy vanilla. Okay. And then the next one is Cream, Vanilla, and Dreamy. And this one says the best bits of the cake, crumbles, cream, and caramel. So this one has dulce de leche, toffee crumbles, and vanilla cake. And then the next one is Cream, Fresh and Clean. And this one says a pile of perfect marshmallows drizzled with sweet citrus. So it has lemon meringue, marshmallow fluff, and vanilla snow. And then the last but not least is Cream, Cool and Bright. And this one says a velvety bite of extra rich icing and sprinkles. So this one says pink sprinkles, sugared musk, and vanilla icing. All right. And with this whole thing, they're starting to give out these cards again. So this time the cards that they put in the mail with the sale says the sale is going to start from December 3rd through the 12th. And it's going to be $25 off a $75 plus purchase. So for Victoria's Secret or Pink. So that is what they're giving out now with your purchases. But let me get to the notes of this one. So Cream, Warm, and Cozy with the strawberries and cream, coconut milk, and frothy vanilla. This one I thought I was going to love as one of the ones I love the most. And it was because it had strawberries, coconut, vanilla. I'm like, I still got that one on this. If you like a light scent, you're like this. But this ain't it. This is a skip. This is a hard pass. This is such a hard pass. I was so disappointed in this one, you guys. It's so light. It is so light. And I can see where they say frothy vanilla, coconut milk. It's just a touch of it. And the strawberry in here, I don't even pick up hardly any strawberry. This is so light. I'm like, y'all could have did better with this. It's so light and airy. I can see where some people may appreciate that, but I can get that out of a body wash. I don't like it. I don't. It's so light. It says silky sweet coconut and cream with a bite of berry. It's a light coconut and cream with a slight berry. That's what I would say. So I don't like this one. Not at all. It was one I thought I would really like, and nope. And on my skin, it ain't do no better. Because even a lot of these, it smells stronger in the top than it does on my skin. And even on my skin, in the top on this one, it's not even strong. Yeah, it's a slight sweet creaminess with a slight berry, but it's so minuscule that, I mean, to me, save your money. Next one, the cream, vanilla, and dreamy with the dulce de leche, toffee crumbles, and vanilla cake. This one is the one that it got better as it sat. But this one was another one that I was disappointed in, to be honest. It has a slight cake scent, but like I said, it's slight. It's got a slight. I don't like it. I don't like it, you guys. I smell, like I said, I smell it more here. That dulce de leche, a slight toffee, but it does give you a more of a cakey vibe. So it does remind you of a sweet cake in the top. On my skin, no, I don't like it. So that's a two out of 4 so far. Lemon meringue from the Cream Fresh and Clean. Lemon meringue, marshmallow fluff, and vanilla snow. Now this is the one that you really smell the lemon meringue when you first spray it out, and it still smells strong in here. But on my skin, you smell more of the light, airy marshmallow scent with like a drizzle of the lemon meringue. And I do like this one. I want to see, I do want to play more with this one. Because I can see myself loving this, especially if it even gets better with time. But so for me, this one is a hit. It does give me what it says, which is lemon meringue and marshmallow. I am picking up on both of those, and even on my skin. I get, like I said, an airy marshmallow scent with the lemon meringue, just a touch of it. Very, very nice, sweet citrus. And I love that. This will layer very well with any of your devotions and all that good stuff. So this is nice. This here, Cream Cool and Bright. When I first smelled this, it reminded me of the Vanilla Sundae, the pink favorites. Like they could be sisters. So it's slightly different. And they do share the similar notes. Like that had the Vanilla Sundae with sprinkles. This has pink sprinkles with sugar musk and vanilla icing. Instead of Vanilla Sundaes, it's got vanilla icing. But this here, if it does like Vanilla Sundae did, this is going to be so good. So I have high hopes for both of these. So if I was to rank these, I think Cream Cool and Bright would get first spot. The Cream Fresh and Clean will get second. Then it will go to the Cream Vanilla and Dreamy. And then it would go to Wonk Wonk Wonk. Warm and Cozy. So out of these sets, I'm only gonna probably keep this. We know I'm keeping all of these. This collection, yes. This collection, just these, probably, more than likely. More than likely. And what I may do is exchange one of these for extra one of these. And I may be exchanging this for a backup of this one. Because this is going to be so good as it sits. I just have a feeling for both of these. The lemon meringue and this Cool and Bright and Fresh and Clean. I think they're going to get better as they sit. I'm not even interested if these going to get better as they sit. They just a no for me. Because on my skin, that vanilla icing and that lemon meringue, they smell good. They smell really, really good. And the longevity on them has been a few hours. So I know I'm going to love those. But that is the Patisserie and that Creme collection from Pink and Victoria's Secret. And then my other items I got backup of from my haul, you guys. So tell me what you think down below in the comments. Did you pick up the Patisserie or the Creme collection? If you did, what are your thoughts on them? Do you have a favorite? I want to know down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, consider subscribing and giving me a big thumbs up. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.